Hello V-Trans fan, this is Virtual4, and this is gonna be behind the scenes slash channel number 3. This time I'm gonna be covering over my instruction reviews, mostly all the videos that I have worked on. Now, as you can see, this is the only camera that I have, and just going to show you how it's done. I'm going to be showing my original first phone, and this is going to be kind of like my camera. So, just to show that off, just for explaining things. Now, for the reviews, it is important to have the figure with you at all times when you're doing the review, because you don't want to have a mental image. Because when you have that mental image, you're bound to make a mistake. More than enough for you to deal with. And also, it is also important to have the box art or the back of the deluxe package or something like that to give you somewhat of a better chance of explaining everything correctly in voice audio. Now, to for the voice audio, it is important to have something with you. Now, I'm not the kind of person that's going to be having those expensive, like, screen thing that goes around the microphone. For what that is that I have to think differently of what to use. And as you can see right here, this is a hat, a knit hat. And this is a pretty small hat. It doesn't fit my head anymore. But I can use this as a muffler. And what I do is it really depends on the type of my voice that you're going to hear. And this is my camera, part of speech, camera. And sometimes I'll put it inside or I'll put it underneath. And I usually do the filming right over there where my bed is, because throughout the entire home that I live in, this is my soundproof room that is going to let nothing else, no sound of the highway or anything from the outside like birds chirping or anything like that, for sound to get in. And that is what this thing is for. It's going to try to knock out any other sounds that's willing to try to interrupt my speech. Now, for the speech, it is also important to have everything on paper right here. And I had to figure out everything in my head of what to say in order. Usually things don't always have to come in order, because sometimes I'll find myself speaking things, skipping certain steps, because the figures or whatever I have to review isn't going to come with everything. So that's why I'm going to find myself maybe skipping one of two things at a time, but not purposely, because it's good to get everything in order in terms of everything. Like, for instance, the name of the toy, and does it come with an instruction sheet, and the vehicle form, the solid color, the transformation, what it says by the box, and what the experience is for the figurine and such like that. The robot mode, the articulation, points and stuff like that. The paintouts, the accessories, and the play feature function and recommendations. So everything is all written down on paper right here. But now, if you're wondering about the intro, it's all up here in the mind. You gotta have a perfect imagination. Imagination is the key to figure out what type of theme you're gonna come up with, what type of music, what you're gonna say, and what type of animation. So it's good to always keep your mind on the top of that, because but imagination is gonna go wild, but then you have to kind of limit down in your mind, how am I gonna do this? Well, that's the key. I have over here is my handy dandy laptop. I'm gonna put it right on my lap right here. Now, on my laptop, I use a software called Windows Movie Maker. Now, the Windows Movie Maker that I used to work with was on my parents' computer, but since that computer has gone through that change last year because it went out of date of working for certain type of software and stuff like that. So my parents need to update that computer. Now, everything right here, this is my Windows 7 laptop. Now, it did not come with Windows Movie Maker. It came with a live Movie Maker. It is slightly, no, a lot different. I don't like using that thing, but the one thing that it's good for is to convert the videos. Because when I upload the videos from this camera right here, it is going to be not be able to work. So, converting the videos is an important thing to do, because well, I need to work on them. So converting them, only thing you have to do is just grab the video, upload the video onto that server, and then there will be a thing that's going to be saying if you want to upload this thing in certain type of style and format. Well, the first time going through that, if you saw the first video I've uploaded from my laptop, everything been edited with the laptop, the video is going to be down in the description, or you can be able to find it right here, or some link card or something like that is going to pop up somewhere, and it's going to take you to that link. Now, it's going to show that the animation, well, not with the animation, but the quality is going to be crap, because it was an experiment. But then I figured out a way to make everything perfect with the live and the actual Windows Movie Maker that I was able to upload successfully months before. Wow, that's a lot of information. So, with that part, going with the Windows Movie Maker, you gotta know that you have to look up the past activity that you have done to review and see what you can do to make better. Because you don't want to always use the same type of content of animation all the time. Because surely, if I'm getting bored of my own animation that I use for some amount of time, I'm sure you guys are going to get bored. But you guys are great. You guys hardly complain. So, with that part, I'm always going to be updating everything that I do. So that's that part. Now, for the terms of audio on top of audio, wow, a lot of information. The this thing only has one audio line, okay? And because the video that you're gonna upload, it has the audio for the video. So it's primarily gonna be having two. But you cannot delete the audio from the video, but you can mute it. You might think that's the same thing, but it's not. So when you upload a video that has half of what you want to work on, you bring it back up, the video that's already been published, and what you do is you grab either the voice or the music or anything that you want to put over that video. You know, you can't just do everything all at one time, because I don't have that type of server. I know people is going to recommend other type of movie makers, stuff like that, but some of those things are not powerful enough for this computer or laptop to handle. Because I like as much information or memory on this computer that it can hold for videos that I have not yet worked on. So that is that. Oh, wow. So I hope I was able to explain everything. And I'm thinking of doing another behind the channel / scenes of my Photoshop images. So stay tuned for that. And you guys have a great day. Roll out.